In part 2 of biomass water use efficiency, we will look at how you can use it to improve your farming. We will discuss a spatial and a temporal example. In general, biomass water use efficiency is a tool to evaluate and optimize your irrigation system. It can help answer the following questions. Where does your irrigation function optimally and where not? What is the difference between these areas? Can you improve your system to use water more sustainably? Variations in biomass water use efficiency within an irrigation block might, for example, indicate that irrigation water is not used efficiently. Areas of low biomass water use efficiency might indicate water logging, possibly due to drainage problems or over-irrigation. This image shows a block with clear variation in biomass water use efficiency. The variation is the same across seasons, meaning that it is most likely due to the soil and/or topography. However, we need to take a closer look at other parameters to make sure. A higher biomass water use efficiency can be due to areas with higher biomass production. However, we can see that this is not the case. When we look at the other water parameters, we can see that the actual evapotranspiration was lower without an increase in evapotranspiration deficit. This leads to a higher biomass water use efficiency. In general, biomass water use efficiency information is best used in combination with the actual biomass production and evapotranspiration deficit parameters. Biomass water use efficiency can be used on field or block level, but it can also be used to compare the efficiency of water use between blocks on farm level. Biomass water use efficiency might motivate you to make in-season adjustments to irrigation to increase the water use efficiency of a specific block. And over a season, it can show you during which parts of the season your crop was water efficient and when less so, allowing you to evaluate the impact of your irrigation schedule over time. You can use the temporal profile to easily see if your block shows continuous development throughout the growth season. A 1-week drop in biomass water use efficiency could be caused by meteorological conditions. However, if a strong prolonged decline is visible, it might indicate over-irrigation, especially if no evapotranspiration deficit can be identified and actual evapotranspiration, compared to surrounding blocks, peaks. However, it needs careful consideration to conclude whether or not a block suffers over-irrigation or not. In this example of an apple orchard, FruitLook data showed that biomass production increased as expected until December, when it dropped substantially. The biomass water use efficiency also decreased over this period, but the evapotranspiration deficit remained constant and close to zero. Taken together, the FruitLook data suggests the apple orchard was over-irrigated during this period. Soil moisture data from probes confirmed over-irrigation, showing values associated with winter rainfall during this summer period. Please note that a drop in biomass water use efficiency usually also occurs about 2 to 3 weeks before harvest for most deciduous fruits. This doesn't necessarily mean that you are over-irrigating. It just means that while plants are photosynthesizing, they are not putting that energy into biomass production, but rather phytochemical changes in the fruits like sugar and color development. Please do contact us if you have any questions on biomass water use efficiency or any other aspect of FruitLook.